All right, Shalom. Shalom, Shalom. It's your brother Yerusha Ma from the GMS Champaign, Illinois branch. For all things, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Akim that's pushing this truth for righteousness and sincerity. All right, Shalom. All right, now, it's an article. Shalak, yeah. My mind was racing right there. All right, this is a video from the brother Arrows of Indignation. I believe this is the brother Obadiah from the North Carolina camp. All right, I'm just going to play some of this and filter it out with the scriptures.
You know, a white person said something to me the other day that shocked me. Not really, but it kind of did coming from this individual because they were actually being honest. Usually all they do is gaslight and bullshit, but they actually had a breakdown and had an honest moment. When we were talking about race in America, she said, I don't think black people deserve equality and justice because they could never get enough. And I realized, for the first time I've ever talked to this person about race, she was actually being brutally honest. And I also realized this is the psyche of white America. Not all, but for the majority. Most white America have always been scared of black and brown folks getting justice, getting equality, getting what's fair, because they want to hold and cling on to white supremacy so dearly, that system that protects their privilege.
All right. So I'm grab this real fast. This is the book of James, chapter 2, verse 13. It says, For he shall have judgment without mercy, that have showed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment. Yeah, so all these things that these devils have done to the Israelites, all right? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, all right? The true biblical Israelites and Jews of the Bible, all right? All right, Shalakia, man. As soon as we do a lesson, you know, here come people calling and all the type of thing. Just Satan. I'm going to bring it back. It says, James 2 and 13, For he shall have mercy without judgment, that have showed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment. So when you look at all the things this devil has done to us, man, all right, there was no mercy in none of that, man. We're talking about 4 to 5, well, when you're including the Northern Kingdom, because I think it was 1492. All right, when when the Spaniards came over here and started conquering the Native Americans, man. All right, so that's roughly about 100 or so years before you Negroes, all right, went into captivity, man. So about 500 years of captivity, man. And then you look at the modern day and what's going on now, and you see that these devils still have a strong hatred, right? We're talking about 500 years of these devils oppressing you, man. And until this day, even though they speak this equality and unity and every man is equal and all that bullshit they spout, right? But you don't see it in their actions, man. So the Lord said, all right, when it's our turn, when he makes his return, ain't gonna be no mercy. And these devils know that, man. So that's why the point he was bringing out, he said, yeah, man, I don't think they should have equality and justice, because they're gonna take it too far, pretty much. Yeah, because we're gonna pay you back double, man. Right? Everything that you have done unto us, all right, that man, we're gonna do unto you, man. All right? Let me grab that real quick, matter of fact. Bear with me real quick, Akim. First Thessalonians 1 and 6. It says, it's like it is. 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6, Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. All right, so it's gonna be a righteous thing, right? When we get our hands on these devils in the kingdom, man, all right, and the judgment and the things we gonna do to them, All right, it's gonna be righteousness. All right, it ain't gonna do it just out of wickedness like these devils did, man. All right, because they deserve it, man. All right, the Lord, hey, the Lord is gonna pay these devils back for what they have done, because they have touching the apple of the Lord's eyes. All right. Real quick. Alright, this is Revelation. Let's start at I'm gonna start at Revelation 18:4. It says, "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive none of her plagues." Alright, so what? You have to come up out of this place in a mindset too, man. Even though the Lord is gonna physically, all right, take his elect out of here, all right, but you have to come out of the mindset of Babylon, man. All right, doing away with the traditions and the customs, the vain customs of this world, man. All right, eating abominable things, man, committing abominable acts, all right, following other gods. It says, "For her sins have reached unto the heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquity. Reward her as she has rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, and the cup which she have filled to her double." All right. So this devil, he's gonna be paid back twice as much, man. The slavery that this devil put on the Native Americans, all right, and you Hispanics and you Negroes, man, was so, and I'm saying so-called, all right, Shalakia, you so-called Hispanics, Native Americans, and Negroes. The things that this devil was done to us, was evil beyond comprehension, man. All right, nobody went through the type of agony and excruciating pain and torture that the Israelites had to endure, man. All right, so that's gonna be paid back unto them, man. All right, this devil would cut out the babies out of our women's stomach, man. All right, smash them against the ground and then use them as alligator bait, man. All right, that's wicked, evilness, man. And all those things are gonna get paid back, man. All right, but he said something about not wanting to let go of white supremacy, all right? Because why? It benefits them. All right, it benefits them. All right, that's why they talk of it like it doesn't exist, or you niggas are just lazy, as if this system is not hell bent against us, man. All right, like as if this system, every turn you take, is not for your downfall, man. It's snares and traps, all right? It's systematically designed that way. So this is the book of Psalms, chapter 73, verse 8. It says, "They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. They set their mouth against the heaven, and their tongue walketh through the earth." All right, so it says that they speak lawfully, all right, concerning our oppression, all right. And when you go into that word, it means to speak lightly on it, man. They talk about it as if it's nothing, man. All right, as if all the things they done to us is, it's as if it's something niggas should still be on top, man. You're still on an equal footing, all right? When we've been handcuffed, right? We've been handcuffed by the ankles, all right, with bricks connected to the chains, and we've been told to run the race just like everybody else, man. Esau sitting in the goddamn motorcycle. All right, that's the playing field that he's leveraged against us, man. Let me play some more of this.
That dominant hierarchy position of whiteness. That being said, I'm going to say something, and I want you to let it sit. I just want you to sit with it. Let it settle into your consciousness. Just let it sit with you for a while before you get into your feelings, into your denial, into your ignorance, into your delusion racially. Just let it sit and listen. Until we fix white supremacy, everything we do as a nation will fail. Why does America keep voting against its own self-interest? Why do we continue to do things that undermine our very well-being? White supremacy is the living, festering cancer, devouring our nation from the inside out. It's the toxic force behind every backward policy. The exact reason we're so stunned and shamefully far behind other developed nations. White supremacy, the very thing white America claims to despise, yet simultaneously denies, gaslights about, actively avoids, and utterly ignores, all while perpetrating racism. The reason this country keeps voting against its own damn self-interest, the reason we consistently shoot ourselves in the foot is brutally simple. Pure terrified fear of a black and brown nation.
All right. So yeah, Esau rather hurt himself. All right, he'll rather put his own people in a jeopardized position if it means he can keep us in an even worse one. All right. So this is Sirach 14:5. It says, "He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall take no pleasure in his goods. There is none worse than he that envy himself, and this is the recompense of his wickedness. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness." Man, yeah, so this devil, that's just how he operates, man. He doesn't do nothing, all right, out of the kindness of his heart. It's always underhanded, man. Just like when he gave the blankets to the Native Americans that were disease-ridden with smallpox, man. All right? That's why the scriptures talk about how a gift destroyeth the heart. All right? When you go into that word heart, it means lab, which is the mind. All right? So you can't let these devils, all right, win you over, man. All right? Because it's all bullshit. And just like how he gave our women and sensitives, all right, to leave the men, all right, to kick the men out the house, go to the ghettos, get on Section 8, and now you see the result of that now, where our families are total dysfunctional in the Negro communities, man. And you seeing it now. You're starting to see it in the Hispanic communities as well, man. Latin women are a bunch of hoes, all right? I know personally, man. The Latin women, they ain't no better than Negro women because they're following after her, man. They're trying to be just like her. All right.
This isn't new. This isn't just about today. This is history's cruelest loop. We love white supremacy. We embrace slavery. We clung to Jim Crow. We have always chosen to poison our own wells rather than allow an ounce of equality. This obsession breeds internal hate, forces us into a blind, ignorant delusion. It has weaponized us against each other. White against white, race against race, culture against culture. This is the profound damage to your psyche, your society. We'd rather bleed our own nation dry, sacrifice our cities, our health, our economy, our global credibility, than loosen one pathetic finger from white privilege. You thought you could weaponize white supremacy to justify your own greed, to hoard power. All you've done is destroy yourselves and your own fucking nation. Imagine a nation so diseased by racism, so desperate to cling to its twisted sense of white superiority. It would rather self-destruct, rip apart its own democracy and watch its citizens suffer and die. That nation is America.
Because they hate, right? They have a spiritual hatred for the Israelites, man. All right? Even if, I always bring the example up, if every Israelite just went to the moon, all right, and set up shop and start living life, all right, that wouldn't be good enough. Esau will find a way to go up there and fuck with us, man. He'll find a way to come up there and try to fuck with the Israelites, man, because he just has a strong, forever lasting hatred. According to Ezekiel 35:5, it says, "Because thou hast a perpetual hatred," right, and that goes into perpetual, goes into everlasting, forever. It's saying, "and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in their time of their calamity, in the time when their iniquity had an end." All right. So yeah, this devil, he hates us, man. right? Ultimately, because he's trying to get that blessing back, man. He's trying to do it on the left hand side with AI, trying to gain immortality, right? Control the world. He wants to be like unto the Most High, man. Get everybody hipped, so he can have full control over everything, man. But what Job, I believe. Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab it. Don't butcher it. All right, because this devil is not gonna be able to. He's not gonna see all that through, man. He's gonna get close, but right when this devil thinks his plans is gonna happen, the Lord is gonna take him out. All right, Job 20 and 23. When he is about to fill his belly, all right, so once he's about to accomplish his NWO, all right, that new world order, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating, right? Right when this devil thinks everything is going according to plan, all right, Yahweh Shah is going to make his way back, all right, with the angels and put this place in his righteous order.
Face the ugly fucking truth. Look at what we've done. Cutting Medicaid, slashing SNAP, sacrificing the vulnerable for billionaire tax breaks, abandoning humanitarian aid, annihilating our global standing, our very morality, actively suppressing votes, tearing down our democracy, building the world's largest prison system, shattering families, all because of the white man's greatest, most pathetic fear that black and brown people might actually be treated fairly. Our air is poisoned, our infrastructure is collapsing, our schools are failing, all because we'd rather cling to archaic racist structures that build a decent, functional society for ourselves. Understand this, we aren't just hurting black and brown communities. No, we are actively killing ourselves as a nation. Our racism has so corrupted us, we choose a pedophile felon to run the country, simply because he was a racist strongman. We are willingly plunging into fascism, sacrificing our fundamental liberties and economic equality, all because we choose white supremacy over freedom. Every damn bit of it for the sake of the ignorant, hateful disease festering in our hearts.
All right. That's true, man. All right, these devils, that's how much hate they have for Israel, man. But that's the Lord. All right, it's all of the Lord, man. All right. The wicked is the Lord's whooping stick, man. And 2/3 of our people, all right, they're going to die gruesome deaths because they refuse to turn back unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. All right. What is that? But this, you can see, this same spirit of Esau is under that same spirit that Pharaoh was under, man. All right. Not want to let us go, not want to let us flourish. All right. He has his heart is hardened. All right. So this is Exodus 7 and 13. It says, and he hardened Pharaoh's heart, that he hearkened not unto them. And as the Lord said, and the Lord has said, and the Lord said unto Moses, Pharaoh's heart is hardened. He refuseth to let the people go. All right. So Esau's in that same mindset, man, of what? That he just wants to bring evil upon us, man. All right. That's why we know this devil, he follows everything that the ancient Egyptians did, that Nimrod did. All right, he's under that same act. That's why he call Esau a culture vulture, man. Ain't nothing new under the sun, man. He's coming with the same playbook. That's how we know over here, Babylon, man. That's why the scriptures refer to this place. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna grab it real quick. Revelation 11 and 8, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which I was talking about America, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. All right. So this place is also known as Sodom, spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt, man. Why? Because they come under that same vibration, man, with the LBGTs and, all right, the Israelites in their captivity. All right, and this is why our Lord was crucified. Well, because you got fake white so-called Jesus and, all right, It's all the mockery that they do of our Heavenly Father and the prophets over here, man. All right, depicting them as being an Edomite, all right, and all that type of shit.
So white America, hear this. Stop being cowards. Look into the fucking mirror. This cancer of white supremacy is consuming us. If you don't tear it down, if you don't confront this fear, you will watch this nation die. Your nation, our nation. The time for denial is over. The time to choose is now. I'll say it again. Until we fix white supremacy, everything we do as a nation will fail. Fact.
Alright. And this dude might be a Jake. I don't know, man. He might be a Jake. Alright. But yeah, that pretty much does it for the lesson. So with that, I'm going to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Alright, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Till next time, Akim, Shalom.